Okay, so the 600. Is off. We just 600.
Alright, so Sabra Minoka say the video you are watching, a live video for the Parliament House of Ghana. This would be shocking to a lot of people. And yeah, that's sorry, yeah, ECG4 had the letter about on parties or more call on a certain operation zero tolerance. Operation zero tolerance no air party say Ghana for be state institutions say ministries and also schools buying the almost the ECG4 car. I mean the ECG and profitable. Partly is because of them not Ghanaians. So ECG4 they can't pay and change for things that they be resulting in doom. So it is because of people not paying their light bills. T3 and the people are or more are buying ejuma in Kitten they rely on the electricity company of Ghana for prepaid and also for electricity. And then Parliament, whilst they were debating on all other issues, and a point my light out. Now my light is if so okay, normal thing, send a normal thing. And normal thing because what is really happening and what really happened was the fact that you doom lights in the pet and chebia and information about say a year chebia information about say a year ECG4 or mona deliberately or mudum lights no the reason mudum lights is because a year Parliament have refused to pay their bills for some time now. You can the footage involved a bra you doom lights but answer no you can watch a video of what really happened in Parliament because a bra you do lights you doom lights and ECG4 disconnected light near chest and cophobia elevated so menoka is uncle from Maka elevator anymore menoka security forces had to rush there because can check your montema, they will suffocate and they will die. In English video nearby, we watch the moment you doom lights, or a year Parliament are causing major havoc and panic.
She's on top. When I come, why? We are come. You know.
Okay, so the 600 is off. We just 600.
Okay, let's go top. She's on top. When I come, why? We are come. You know.
Okay, so video now, this was the moment ECG4 disconnected the lights of a Parliament. But then that is not all. Minoka say immediately after this whole scuffle in Parliament, you doom light, be maka a year elevator money at the other and information and this for some quick meeting a party Ghana for even Bibi Amianka Summit the for the past 5 months in the light off in the back, but a woman spare a week near my, but now seeing the each and every day be a back. In Ghana for the lights, no, it do be a was a yellow shedding now. Monka, doom swabba, monka, you however to your home. Go baba for rely on the light, cool store for rely on the light. It's getting rely on the light because of a year how the cost of prepaid and that things. It's me no can say there's a quick meeting now also in Parliament and minority or my a press conference on my party say ECG should confess that he see an load shedding no aba dumso aba back no more for Ghanaians and a Ghana for into load shedding. So you can share what really went on and some of the things I ECG for minority in parliament concerning this whole thing about dumso are started spreading in the whole of the capital.
The load shedding is getting worse by the day. The very day His Excellency the President was delivering the State of the Nation address and boasting, at that very period, the utility companies were shedding load. The situation appears to be exacerbating. Yesterday alone, there was a whopping 530 megawatts of deficits, culminating in curtailment of power to Côte d'Ivoire, to Burkina Faso, and to Togo. You would attest that there was some massive darkness yesterday. Today at 12 p.m., load shedding would commence again. Our investigation indicates that some of the thermal plants are down. Specifically, TAPCO is down, TICO is down, and so they are not generating enough power. But more importantly, there's a lack of fuel in the system. Because of the financial constraints, government has not been able to procure adequate fuel to fire some of our thermal plants, culminating in the load shedding that we're experiencing. 1 month of load shedding is more than enough. This is not sporadic, this is continuous, this is persistent, and we think that the handlers of the power sector should do the onerous thing by informing the people of Ghana so they can plan ahead of time. This deliberate fixation on denial and deceiving the people of Ghana can no longer hold. We therefore call on President Akufo-Addo, Dr. Bawumia, and this government to do the needful by telling the people of Ghana the truth. We also call on government to look for money wherever they can find that money to procure heavy fuel oil and other sources of fuel to power the thermal plants. We cannot have this quantum of thermal complementarity and still shed load. The load shedding is getting worse by the day. The very day His Excellency the President was delivering the State of the Nation address and boasting, at that very period, the utility companies were shedding load. The situation appears to be exacerbating. Yesterday.